Des from Aro-Tarot here, and today is my birthday. Yeah, the 20th, hopefully it gets up by midnight at least, my time. But yes, it is my birthday today, and so this is basically a birthday haul video. Like, Des, what did you get for your birthday? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what part to start at. I guess the first thing I got was, I bought with birthday money Soul Calibur 6, so can't really show you that, but I got the deluxe version of Soul Calibur 6, which is nice. Might end up, Annie wants to watch the one show, so I'll probably watch that with him, so maybe. Oh, and then I have Pathfinder really late tonight. I'm gonna be tired. But yeah, anyway, so I guess I'll start with this. This I wasn't expecting. I already knew I was getting a Pacific Tarot deck, but I got another one that I wasn't expecting to get. My Aunt Jan, who would be my great aunt, she went to like a Spirit Halloween, which I don't shop there, but she went there to look at stuff. She got my brother a set of like rocks, and then she got me their tarot deck that they have. So yeah, I have the Spirit. Oops, I dropped a card. I have the Spirit Halloween tarot deck. Where'd it go? Went by my shoe. Which I never thought I'd get. The box is actually not bad. It's not like as hard as the usual hard ones, but it's actually a nice box. Like, it's a good box, you know, like, nice. But yeah, the cardstock isn't really the best. Like, the cardstock feel-wise, it's flimsy, but not like really flimsy. Like, it feels okay. I think cardstock-wise, it's punched out, so it's got all these, you know, the leftover from being punched out. But the artwork's actually not that bad either. I know I really, really don't like the Lover's card. I don't know if I can find it. I know, of course, like, the High Priestess is the fortune teller. Like, not surprised. Where's the Lovers? I was shuffling. I didn't realize that I had been shuffling it while I was showing. I know the Witch card. The Witch card's cute. Is it literally going to be in the front? Like, where is this card? OMGG. Apparently I passed it up without realizing. Oh wait, is that it? There it is. Okay, I really don't like the Lovers card, like, at all. For the Lovers, because every single card has, like, a mythical creature, fantasy. There's also an alien, in the deck. So, like, all different kinds of, I don't know, like, there's Nessie. There's, like, warriors, barbarians. There's a cannibal, cyclops, like a salamander, like mermaid, sphinx, you know, like fairies, unicorns, and a freaking alien. All the cards. Well, the Lovers is the succubus, and it's not even just a succubus though. Like, she's already clawing at his chest. Like, she's gonna get what she wants. Like, this card is very rapey. Yeah, I really don't like this card, like, at all. It's like the opposite of the Lovers. Because there's no choice in the matter there. But yeah, this deck's okay. I'd use it maybe, like, to just kind of read for myself. But it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, all the images, like, they all have, like, different images, and they're all, like, the art's really pretty, actually. But yeah, not not as bad as I thought it'd be. Still hate that Lovers card though. But yeah, there's that. That was like a little extra. It wasn't with like the birthday stuff, but you know. Okay, there's this and this. Okay, so these, I got 2 sets of prayer beads. And I have one for Themis that I keep over there in the altar, for like when I use it over there. So now I have one for Athena, one for Apollo. And Apollo's, which is this one, and it's the same company that I got the Themis one from. Oh, crap, what's the name of it? Did I not put the... What? What fell out just now? Oh, my bookmark fell out. Yes, I got this cute bookmark with Dorian on it. Which, oh crap, what's the name of this one? This one, I believe I got from a Sunny, no, I think this was the other shop that I shop at. There's 2 shops that I have gone to find really cute things. This one was from the other one. I'll put like the links in the description. Since I do have all the links, since I'm the one that ordered them. I picked them all out, so yes, it's an adorable bookmark. It's so cute, and it's Dorian, and then there's the bag. So now I have like 2 bookmarks that I really like. The other bookmark actually was from a Sunny Disposition, which is the other shop. And I got that bookmark because the manufacturer where she gets the pillows made at was closed for a holiday, and so it took longer to get the one pillow made because she had run out and needed to restock it. So it like took like an extra like month. And I ended up getting like that bookmark, and it's like my favorite bookmark. Like, I didn't really care about waiting. Like, the pillows were gonna get put away for Christmas anyway. But anyway, so this one is a devotional bracelet for Apollo, which is also works as prayer beads. And it's got pretty citrine. I got this, like, I would have gotten the mini ones. I think they had a pair of mini ones that was like carnelian. I do really like citrine though, but I got the bracelet one because I felt like I needed to have the bracelet one. And so like you can just, you know, put it on. So basically whenever I like practice piano or something, or anything like that, I'll put the or do anything music-y, I'll put the bracelet on for like some devotionalness. Oh, I guess maybe even when I use like oracle decks, because I've told Themis that tarot reading is dedicated to her and oracle reading is dedicated to Apollo, since they're both like with, you know, prophecy and oracles, so I split it up. But yeah, these are just really, really pretty, and of course they came with their own prayer too, which that should have the company, I think. It's on here. Yeah, this one is Hearthfire Handworks, which is where I got my Themis ones as well. And it comes with a prayer and like how to use the prayer beads, which is cool. And I'll probably be putting it, I don't know, I don't actually keep Themis is in a prayer bag, so I'll probably just have Apollo's like laying out. Same with Athena's as well, which, yes, the one thing fell over in the altar, probably what I was messing around with. I got a new, there are these really pretty wine bottles. Like my aunt, she loves wine, so she's been drinking them, and then we get the bottles, and it's this prophecy series, and all the artwork on the wine bottles are based on tarot cards. And like, you know, here I'll just grab the one. We have a bunch of them in the living room, but she drank like 3 of this one, and she's currently working on the rosé one. But here's so I like to give offerings of like water to them as like just a simple devotional, so I got this new bottle that I'll be doing it with this one. But like this is, I don't exactly know what wine was in this one, but this is for the star, and like look how pretty this is. Like, it's freaking gorgeous. You know, so like the artwork's so pretty, like, yes. So that's going up here, and my other one I was using will go on the bottom. So yeah, that wasn't a present. That we all got one of those, but I got it today, so might as well shout it. I know the next things I got came in these cute little bags, and they're from Draco Tokens, which I still have the boxes here. So yeah, so it's a Jennifer Snow Draco Tokens. Who's texting me? Oh, it's my one other aunt. It was a happy birthday. I don't know if I'll keep the boxes. I might just keep them over here. I have a jewelry box over here. Currently, I just have stuff all on it because I don't have a lot of pieces. I think the only, like, piece that I really would switch out is this, which I have. So I kind of just keep this over here. But I got a few more jewelry pieces, which is what came with these. I'm actually wearing them right now. So it's this one. So I got the silver version, and it is a little lion. Because this is inspired by Cullen's romance in Dragon Age Inquisition. So he's known as the Lion of Ferelden. So there's a lion. And then in the Trespasser DLC, you get married. So this is supposed to be like the wedding band. And this came, you could either get it in gold or silver. And I got it in, I thought the gold looked really nice with the lion, but I chose it in silver because, like, most of my jewelry has just been silver. So I figured I'd just keep with the trend. And then I got a bracelet from there as well. Actually, I'll go ahead and just take this off to show it. And this is the Alistair charm bracelet. So Alistair is a character that you can romance in the first game, Origins. So you got a few little things. You've got, this is the griffin, because that's the symbol of the Wardens, which is like what you are and what Alistair is in Origins. You've got a rose here, which is the gift Alistair gives you during the romance. Like, literally, he thought it was pretty. Like you and like this beauty amongst all like the chaos, you know, like it was so cute. A heart, obviously, this is romance. You've got the crown, which Alistair's like the bastard son of the king. So there's that. Here, you also at the end of the game could make him king. I never do. Like, I wouldn't, unless maybe I was playing a human noble, because then you could become queen. Otherwise, you'd have to harden him, and then you could become his, like, mistress if he became king. And I'm like, you know, like, fuck all that. No, Alistair didn't even want to become king. I'm not gonna force him into anything, like, no. And then you could choose a charm for, like, what your warden is, and my warden is a dwarf, Braska specifically, so dwarf commoner, living out on the streets, being all, I don't know how to say it. Chaseless, I don't know how you say that. Yeah, so I got the hammer for the dwarf, and this is just so cute. And now I'm putting it back on. I know, I don't know, maybe not tonight, since I'm going to do some tarot readings, try to catch up on the tag and try to post them all. And then I might watch a show with my brother, so maybe not tonight, but these, which I got these years ago. Literally, this necklace specifically was like the reason I made an Etsy account because I wanted to buy it. These were like the first things I ever got on Etsy, same shop. And I had asked Athena to essentially like bless them, make them like protective necklaces, that kind of thing. So I'm going to do the same thing with this and this as well. So like, well, some people may wear like symbols of protection and like, or stones or something. Like, nah, me, I just wear freaking pop culture things. Then I was like, yo, Athena. Here's something. I you know, here's an offering. Like, yo. Yeah, there's that. And they keep in these cute bags, so I'm keeping these. I got string bags over there. So yeah, there was the prayer beads for Apollo, and then this one, I think the pamphlet, does it say what the name of it is? It's got the website and the blog spot. It does not have the Etsy name, but I'll put the Etsy store down below. Because the website for this one is Temple of the Dark Moon, templeofthedarkmoon.com, or the Goddess House, which is thegoddesshouse.blogspot.com.au. And that's if you wanted more information. Yeah, this one also came with a bunch of information about, like, what rosary beads, prayer beads are, and who Athena is, and the symbols, and what the stones mean. Also how to consecrate the prayer beads is up here, and then like the actual like prayer, which even says like you can even have optional lines when you're writing it, which is really cool. This is a shop that I hadn't purchased from before, and I was originally going to get one from Earthfire Handworks, since that's where my other ones were from. But I didn't really care for how the Athena ones were looking at the time, because, you know, like, they make it and then they sell it. And then I saw these, and I was just looking up prayer beads, and I was like, these look so cool. Like, okay, so you start here, you've got a shield, an opalite, and then you have a little sword, and, like, in between, there's some amethyst. So then you get a sword. It goes into the red coral. You get the spider, which, that's better. You get into the black onyx, and then it ends with the owl. And it's just so cool. Like, the three colors is supposed to be like the Maiden Mother Crone, which I don't really follow that kind of stuff, but it's still cool to have at least. I mean, it's really pretty. Like, the actual symbols, though, because, like I said, I don't really do the whole Maiden Mother Crone thing, although, kind of works at least with Athena. I mean, she's literally one of the three virgin goddesses, so you got the whole maiden thing. The mother thing actually still makes sense, because I remember she did, take in and take care of, who was it? I can't remember who it was. She took care of the one child. I remember the story, I can't remember which god it was. He really wanted Athena, and tried to get her, and it went into the earth instead, so, and a child came from that, and Athena, took that child in, so. And then, Crone energy, she literally is the goddess of wisdom, so that makes sense there. So even just not really going with the Maiden Mother Crone kind of thing, it still works, at least for me, you know. Okay, so basically, you've got the shield. So that's supposed to be the protector aspect of Athena. The sword's the warrior aspect. The spider is because she's the patroness of crafts. And the owl because, you know, she's for the wise woman aspect of Athena. And of course it actually says like a bit like just that kind of thing. Like, I know one thing I thought was really interesting about the pamphlets. Obviously I was reading over the whole like who's Athena bit while I was just sitting over waiting for us to come back home. And it was very interesting because it does talk about the story of Arachne, because there's a spider on here. So it mentions it talks about the story of Arachne on here. And the ending is actually a different interpretation than what I learned in school. The story of Arachne was actually one of the Greek myths that we did read in school. We read that one. We read Pandora. I can't remember. I feel like there was another one that actually dealt with Athena, because we didn't read very many. We read like a few when we were talking about Greek mythology in like 7th grade, like ancient world history. But Athena, I do remember Arachne was one of the Pacific ones that we did read. And for this one, it says on the pamphlet, as the goddess of handicrafts, Athena appeared in the story of Arachne, who boasted that she was better weaver than even the goddess. Athena then challenged her to a contest. As each wove her most beautiful work, Athena was angered to find that Arachne's work was as good as her own, which, still going by what I've heard. So in her fury, the goddess tore it up. Arachne was frightened and tried to hang herself. Athena was ashamed at what she'd done and turned Arachne into a spider to save her from the impending death. Now, the ending, I've actually never heard of that interpretation. Even just when I hear... Sometimes I see people, like, just kind of shitting on other people's gods and goddesses that they worship, like... Besides Zeus, who we all are pretty much like, Zeus is a douchebag. Like, literally everyone, like, jokes that I've seen. They'll, like, joke. I've seen posts where it's I think there was the one where it's like, here's Lightning Crash. Thor, is that you? And someone's like, this is Zeus Erasure. And they're like, he should be erased. So, like, that one I usually see. But I've seen people just kind of, like, shitting on, like, Athena, like, because of just the stories. And, of course, the Medusa and the Arachne were the ones mentioned. Which, it's so weird when they say stuff about one goddess, but they don't say anything about, like, any other goddesses. Like, Artemis is amazing. When, you know, like, literally, she's just killing guys. But, yeah, the version I always heard... Like, the one that I read, the one that I always hear people talk about is that she, had turned Arachne into a spider because she was mad, not actually to save her. So I thought that was an interesting interpretation. I'll probably look up that later, just because, like I said, I've read the story, in high school, so I didn't think to, like, read that one, like, at all, obviously, because I read it in high school. I remember what happened. But I had never, heard of that version. And I know there's always different versions of myth. Like, for instance, there's literally different versions of the story of Hades and Persephone, which, like, literally, I remember, because I'm reading this, like, webtoon right now, and, like, all the comments, during, like, the ads for it on, like, Instagram, like, people were like, he raped her, like, this is, like, a rape apologist kind of thing, and it's like, do you even know what the word rape meant back then? Like, it means take, kidnap, he kidnapped her, that's what they're referring to, like, when they say that. But yeah, just, like, the whole, like, I don't know, like, there's different interpretations of even that myth, like, that I know about because I've seen people specifically, like, talk about that one online. Because people will be like, oh, like, it's so wrong, it's such a bad relationship, and then other people will be like, I mean, there's other interpretations. Literally, one of them being that Persephone went down to the underworld, without permission, because she wanted to explore, so. Literally. There's always different interpretations for myths. It's always so interesting. Yeah, there was that, there's the card and the bags are in here. Okay, so Aunt Jan gave me, she gave me the same exact thing that my brother got last month for his birthday. So I got some pencils and some erasers, which is always nice. I mean, my pencils have kind of gone down, and I want to draw more lately, so. And then I also got a pretty sketchbook, just like the one that Andy, my brother, got. So. It's just, you know, sketchbook. A few of them have, like, little designs. It's not too many. Some of them will have little designs on the pages. But it's a nice sketchbook. Which is great, because I gotta remember where I put my sketchbook, my big one. So, I could sketch in that for now. I was sketching in my small one, because I couldn't remember where I put it. Oh, literally, I put the other thing she gave me right here. I didn't want to, like, lose the paper and bend the bookmark or anything, so I put those in. And then I got, like, a notebook. So. And then lastly, the last thing that I got, which I literally have them separate, and this is what I've been using, and I should be putting up the VR before I put up this one. So, I already mentioned it in that video. But, yeah, I got the Vertigo Tarot from 1995, literally the year I was born. We are both 23 years old. Yeah, so, this, which I already have the book and the, deck out. I don't like tuck boxes, and this one's really tight, so I immediately, like, took it out and put it in one of the bags that I made. And then I already have read the book. This is the box, which will be going over with my other boxes, but I'll try to make it, like, nice so it doesn't, like, get bent or anything. Either that, or, like, I could always, I don't know, I don't have any room to put it over here for decoration. But, yeah, so this was supposed to be, like, a Christmas present originally, but as soon as I saw the deck, you know, got it on eBay, checking out, see if it's good, you know, and as soon as I saw the deck, I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait another 2 months. I need it now. So, about, like, half the birthday presents got put away to become Christmas presents, and this became the new birthday present. Yeah, here's the book. Like, the book actually was, like, still in wrap. It was literally still in plastic wrap. So, it literally had not been opened. So I'm the first person to ever open the book. But, like, yeah, so you get, like, the cards. Like, they all get, the majors all get one. The minors all get their own page, too. The court cards are in the back. They all have their own page. And you can see the writing is kind of, like, written and styled differently for all the cards. It's got black and white images, like, even of the minors and the court cards. And just, it's a really good book. The book is by Rachel Polak. And then, of course, the artwork is by Dave McKean, who, like, I obviously had already seen artwork from him because of the covers of, like, the Sandman books and stuff. But yeah, it's just, it's so freaking pretty. Like, it's gorgeous. I love it. I've already been reading with it a bunch. Because Mom let me before my birthday. But yes, like, as soon as I saw the cards, I was like, and I'm holding them, and I'm like, literally, this could be another Soul deck. Like, I mean, it's no Justice League Tarot, but, like, the feeling is, like, I feel something, you know. Yeah, the cards came in pretty decent shape. They're kind of worn on the sides, but, like, this deck's 23 years old, so I really do not care. But yeah, like, this deck's just, it's awesome. Like, it's such an interesting way of looking at the cards, too. Like, I feel like if you were to look at, like, the minors, one might think that they're kind of pippish, but they actually are not pip at all. If you read the book, like, they're drawn like that, like, and they're kind of like, it's collage-like, not like your typical kind of collage, but, you know, it's got, like, photos and, like, painting and all that kind of stuff. But, like, if you, like, look and read the book, like, it just kind of, like, why is this one's more farther away than the other ones? Because of, like, independence and stuff. Like, it actually does have, like, meanings for all of the minors, which is, like, really, really cool. So it's not really pippish at all. It's just and almost all the majors, the star, the moon, and the sun, they don't have characters associated with them, which, let me pause this real quick. It's about to run out of time. Yeah, those three don't have cards associated with them, like characters associated with them, but the other majors do. Like, here is the Sandman himself, Dream, or Morpheus, as he's also called. So, it's just really good. I never really actually thought I'd get the deck. I always thought it'd be like a maybe one day, but, like, no, I got it. So yeah, and then I don't really have fabric that I feel like really matches it. But this bag that I had made matches it. I feel like matches it pretty well, so I've been keeping it in this bag. But yeah, so that's everything. 2 prayer beads, bookmark, bracelet, necklace, deck set, sketchbook, book, to write in pencils, and then like a little bonus tarot deck that I wasn't expecting, and then of course money, so I have no idea what I'll be getting with my birthday money. No idea. So far the only thing, there's one oracle deck I want, and then I might get like the one flower meaning book that I've been wanting for a few months now. Also, I might go ahead and pre-order Spyro, because I've been meaning to pre-order Spyro. It comes out next month, and I'm really excited. Like, Spyro's my shit, man. Like, I was really excited for Crash Bandicoot, like, the remastered Crash Bandicoot, because I played Crash, specifically the second Crash Bandicoot. I played that, like, a bunch as a kid, but Spyro, specifically the second Spyro, Ripto's Rage, that was the one that I played that way more than I played Crash. Spyro was, like, my favorite, so it's the first 3 Spyro games, like, Spyro Reignited, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, it's like, Des, like, you've been sitting in front of the TV for, like, a week now, and I'm like, must play Spyro. Like, that's gonna be me next month. Like, I've already, like, been playing a bunch of, like, Soul Calibur 6, like, already, and the Soul Calibur 2, I played that a lot when I was younger. Yeah, I don't know entirely what I'm gonna get. Yeah, maybe I'll have a haul video of that if it all comes in around the same time. Who knows? If anything, if I order any decks, I'll do an unboxing of those. There's a loose thread off this bag, and it is bothering me. Okay, it's a bit better. But yeah, so I guess maybe even books. I still am not reading a bunch, but like I said, I was able to read all of this book in like one sitting. I just had to drink some pop. I needed the caffeine in order to focus. Thank you, caffeine. You may never be able to wake me up, but at least you can help me focus enough to read a book. Like, it's no wonder that I've had issues like focusing the last like few years, because I don't drink caffeine anymore. The only pop that I'll drink is like mug root beer or something, you know, like root beer. So definitely the lack of caffeine's very much had an impact on my issue with focusing, so I'm drinking some Mountain Dew during the times that I need to focus so I can get some caffeine. Because caffeine, that can help me focus. I still wish caffeine could wake me up, because boy could I use that at times, but it doesn't work like that. But yeah, kind of made me want to get some books. I know if anyone's got any book, like anyone watching this has any book recommendations, like I'm always open to hearing them. Of course, I'm picky about what kind of books when they come to like magic kind of stuff though, because there's a lot of like your typical magic things that I'm not interested in. Like, I'm not interested in nature magic. The flower meaning book is basically all I'm gonna need for when it comes to like flower stuff, because I'm gonna work with flowers by drawing them. I just haven't done it yet because I'm waiting to get the book. Crystals, I already kind of write down crystal meanings as I get different kinds, so don't really need anything there. There's not many books on like magic from ancient Greece, although I would find that very interesting to read. Conjuring spirits is something that interests me. I have a book on it, but I don't really like the idea of how you conjure them. So I don't really know if I would get into it or not, but I'm at least going to read the book more than I have at least. I think I left off on chapter 2 or something. It's been a while. What else am I even into? Like, I like music magic. Anything maybe about writing magic would be interesting. About it. Usually when you think of like magic and witchcraft and stuff, usually you think of nature, and that's not really my area. Nature's cool and all, but like I don't even really like. I like going outside and like feeling like that. But then I just get bored really easily. That's just literally the type of person I'm. Like literally the type of person I am. So I just don't really like going outside because I'll get bored way too easily. It just feels more comfortable inside in my room or the living room or something. But yeah, that's about it. Book-wise, I'd probably get. There's a few books I saw that I'll look up if they're any good or not. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it, from me. That's all the stuff. Yeah. So, anyway, happy birthday to me. That's what I got, my little birthday haul thing. Which I've not really done haul videos. I know I did one for Christmas, and then when I went to the I don't think I showed off all the things I got when I went to the metaphysical store last time. But I like haul videos. I know I need to catch up on watching videos right now, but I like haul videos, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. I just keep trying to think of, like, I don't know. It can always be so hard to end videos sometimes. Luckily, I have my own little ending saying. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm Des from Aro-Tarot, and I'm logging off. So bye.